Hello Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading for the October new moon on October 27th, 2019. And this will be covering energy about 10 days after the new moon, because that's when we have the opportunity to really manifest and utilize that new moon energy. So I'm going to get an advice card for you and see if we can get some advice, because we also have Mercury retrograde, which can really cause a lot of problems. And if you don't know much about that, definitely check it out. Maybe check through Google or Siri or whatever you use to find things and see how that might affect you. Everybody will feel it. All right, Sagittarius, so let's get an advice card. All right, take the lead. Ooh, I love this for you. Now this is going to be the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is going to be kind of like sometimes a painful feeling, but it's more like telling you to just take that lead. Take the mental lead, figure out what it is you want, because threes always signify what you make. So you're able to make something out of maybe some of this pain. Take some of this pain and transform it, whatever that is for you. That can, be on a different spectrum. It could be intense heartache and pain all the way to just annoyed. That kind of a pain in the ass kind of thing. So definitely take the lead to alter that situation, whatever it is for you, Sagittarius, because it'll be different for each Sag watching. Now let's get some tarot cards and see if we can get just a little bit more information on where you can take the lead. This new moon may have unexpected news or information that pops up just due to the planetary alignment and Mercury being retrograde. So, just be mindful that if something comes up, you are given advice to, just take control of the situation. Don't let your mental thoughts or the communication coming in, stop you from taking the lead. That's what it really feels like. All right, you've got Page of Cups. You have the Nine of Wands, the Hermit. Ah, nice. And you have this Five of Swords. Okay. That can be an uncomfortable feeling, but I feel like it goes with that, taking the lead. All right. Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is going to receive information or communication or some kind of a new feeling and emotion around something in their life. So this is kind of like a new fresh start with emotion and feelings. And the page doesn't actually do anything with this information or communication. They actually simply analyze it, check in with it, see how it feels. So this could be something new that you're feeling around this new moon time, Sagittarius, and regardless of what it is and where it lies in your life, it's going to feel really good and new. So some kind of a new feeling and emotion is bubbling to the surface around this new moon time. All right, you've also got this Nine of Wands coming up, which is actually recognizing a burden that is no longer serving you. So something in your life is definitely ending, and maybe that'll bubble up some new emotions and feelings of something that you truly want, because you took the lead when you started this endeavor, okay, back when it was a One of Wands, an Ace. But now it's a Nine of Wands, and it's kind of like a burden. You're just tired of it. You've been working your bones down. You've been sweat, blood, and tears into something that was really passionate for you at one time. It's just not so passionate anymore. And you're moving on from that. You're ready to move on from that. And you could take the lead on a new situation, okay, because you're just done with this. So you may be able to open up and try something else new that really gets your emotions feeling good and happy and joyful and grateful. Because really that's, how we all want to feel. Now you have the Hermit coming up here, which says, whatever it is that you're seeking, you have it inside of you. The knowledge, the wisdom, everything you've been through up to this point in your life, Sagittarius, is guiding you and gives you information for this next endeavor. So whatever it is you're going through around this new moon time with these emotions and this ending, go inside of yourself and see what kind of knowledge, insight, and wisdom can come through and guide you. You are able to be guided by yourself and your subconscious because the information is there. That's what this card is telling you. The information is there. And this is another 9. Okay, so when we have two 9s next to each other, definitely something's kind of wrapping up, okay? Now we have this 5 coming out here. The 5 of Swords can be an uncomfortable feeling because we're not really sure where we stand. And that is very frustrating. It like starts with the Three of Swords, which is really interesting, right? Because you have this Three of Swords here. But the Three of Swords can be really painful, but it looks like you're going to take the lead, right? And do something different. If you really look at this card, it's like we've got these eels here and this person, and they're being watched, and it's just some interesting stuff with an extra sword here and then the sword there. So you can see all 5 swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this person is looking down this way. And when we get the 5, it's obviously asking us, what do we believe in? What is it that you believe in, Sagittarius? When it comes to all these thoughts and communication coming in and these new feelings, and you're, being suggested to take this lead, where are you leading it to? So very big question around what it is that you believe in, okay? What it is that you believe in around your mental ideas, thoughts, communication, everything that we utilize to make the next move, okay? So very interesting that you have 3 of Swords here and 3 of Swords here with, that urge to take the lead. Something you're going to need to take the lead on around this new moon time. It'll be different for everybody. It may be in your job. For some Sagittarius, it could be a relationship. For some people, it could be that communication with spirit and self. Going in, recognizing that the way you've been living is a burden. There's so many different ways this could play out because it's a general reading. So let's try to get some more detail and see if we can get a deeper dive into what's going on. Where is it that you can take the lead? And what is it that you need to do some inner seeking about? Because it seems like you're really fed up with something and just kind of done with it. And it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. It could just be something, you're wrapping it up, you're done. Okay. Ooh, I like that card falling out there. That's a special card. Those cards barely come out. I love that. Alright, now this card that flopped out here is not a traditional tarot card. It actually came in the tin of cards that I bought, and the information for that deck is below, but this is a card that didn't have any type of description. It's not like the other ones. It's obviously not numbered, and there is no suit. There's no sword, cup, pentacle, or wand. The way I look at this card is this is like soulmate, twin flame energy. So wow, something new may be bubbling up with a new friendship that is so important in your life right now, or a new relationship, a lover, some kind of connection is going to make you have these feelings, and that's why that's coming up to clarify this. This new feeling, this new emotion that's coming through, really important, has something to do with divine timing and connection, soul, flame, that kind of feeling. Every time I've used this card prior to these readings, trying to figure out what it meant, it always comes up as a soulmate feeling. So, wow, really cool there. And it's saying take the lead. If you know what this is for you, Sagittarius, this is a certain person or friendship, jump in there and say, hey, you're my person, we should definitely recognize and honor this relationship. Now you have 9 of Wands coming up with a Ace of Wands. So yeah, you're done with something and you're ready to move on to the next thing. The next thing that gives you passion, lights your fire, the thing that makes you get up every morning and gets you motivated and determined. You're done with something that used to make you feel this way. That excitement, that comes with that first initial new thing in your life. And this is the hand of God, essentially. And that's how, some people put it, because it's a divine thing. It's an opportunity that's meant for you. And you can grab it, because you are done with something. And so it seems like you need to wrap it up so that you can get to this next ace. Whatever it is for you that's becoming a burden. Again, that'll be different for every Sag watching. Now you have the Hermit coming up here with another 9 of Wands, y'all. So 9 of Wands coming up twice means it's very significant for this time period, okay? You need to recognize the burden. Recognize where the burden is, because you need to let go, and go inside and see what kind of wisdom and information came from building this wall. Whatever this passion was initially that felt so amazing, it's just not there anymore, and you're almost done. So where can you wrap up? You got a 9 on top of a 9. next to the Nine of Wands. Same exact card, okay? Very significant to recognize where the burden lies, because you need to probably get rid of that and move on. You know, that could be a stagnation. You want this Ace of Wands, but until you let go of something, you can't really move forward and get these beautiful new beginnings and connections too. Now you have this Five of Swords coming up with Five of Swords again. I mean, the synchronicity of your reading couldn't be more clear, Sagittarius. Okay, this is really intense here. You can see how there's like conflict. It's almost like you may be having some inner conflict on where to take the lead. Maybe you aren't doing what you need to do to be the leader of your life, or the master of yourself. You know, some of these people look really pretty much unhappy in the back, and this person is looking kind of greedy, not gonna lie. So, you know, check with yourself. See where it is that you are leading yourself. What kind of legacy are you living? What are your thoughts and your communication and the things you talk about and say and, you know, observe and absorb? What is that doing in your world, Sagittarius? Because you have some seriously good opportunities coming forward, but this burden, oh my gosh, it's like you feel like you have to keep doing it because there is no other option to keep being what you started as. And I really feel like this five here is like, what do you believe though, Sagittarius? What do you believe about yourself? That's the big question here. You know, you have all this wisdom and experience coming through and this opportunity, but what is it that you believe in? What is that mental, you know, process around what you believe in? And are you ready to let go of something that's really just not serving you anymore? You know, that's really important to recognize where you can take the lead in your life. Where can you stand up and start doing for you what you want? Because this new opportunity around these emotions and this soul connection, wow, it's coming through, but you have to let it. Okay, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, comment if you'd like. I need more people signing up for that free tarot deck reading because I have to have a certain amount of people that I lined out in the rules before I can actually do the drawing. So tell all your friends, let's get it going. I want to give this deck away. We'll see you for the November readings. I'll be posting those just here in a few days, so some of those energies will mesh with this new moon energy since they're so close to each other. So check back. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.